Hey, what is going on everybody? It is Nolan or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to the Optimistic Survival series. If you saw yesterday's update video, you will know exactly what we are doing. If you did not see that, you will pick up on it pretty fast. We are starting today's episode by grabbing some emeralds and heading to the village. And we are going to strike up a conversation with our good friend the cartographer, and we will trade him. Well, I might need to run back and grab some glass real quick. Stand by. Well, glass and paper that is, because we are trying to level him up for a very specific map. Let's wait for him to do that real quick. There we go. And there it is. The Woodland Explorer map. That is what we are after. I thought it was an empty map. We actually need a compass from him. So let me run back again. I don't think the librarians sell compasses. If I find a high level one around here somewhere. It does not appear that they do. It is clocks that they sell, not compasses. And that will give us our Woodland Explorer map. But I'm going to trade with him just a little bit more, so that we can mend up our elytra, because boy are we gonna need that today. I'll trade with some of these other librarians nearby as well. Excellent, the elytra is all mended up. We will stick that paper in this chest, as well as the emeralds for a later use. We'll keep the glass here as well, and we are going to be on our way. It looks like we are traveling northeast to get to this mansion, which will put us going that way. I'm gonna run home and sleep. We will get rid of this rain and we will be on our way. And I have plenty of food with us. I have the shulker box full of anything that we might need. Excuse me, the ender chest full of anything we might need, including some extra shulker boxes in there. And lots of firework rockets. We don't really need that empty map, so I'm just gonna throw that in a chest in here, and we will work our way to the northeast. We will stick that map in my offhand for now. Hopefully it is close, but these woodland mansions can tend to be pretty far. I've gone as far as about 30,000 in each direction, 30,000 blocks in each direction from spawn. Hopefully it is not that far, but I do have some obsidian and flint and steel inside of the ender chest. Once we get there, we will craft a nether portal or build a nether portal, and that will link us in our nether hub, and then it shouldn't be more than hopefully 1,000 blocks or so. We will also come across some other places that we have been and not been along the way. We need to bring this camel back home with us at some point. And it looks like we do have another village right up here. I'm not really going to stop at all of these structures. I'm just going to screenshot the coordinates as we come across them. However, I will stop in this. Nothing, well, a saddle. Nothing, another saddle. Golden apple, we can use that. Horse armor, I'll take that. And nothing really in there. Alright, sort of a dud. I will keep a very close eye out for some more trail ruins though, as we are still missing some of those sherds and one of the armor trims as well, if I am not mistaken. But we may have gotten both of those. I think it could just be the sherds that we are missing. And it looks like we are already almost in line with it on the x-axis here to the east. So now we are just traveling north for hopefully not too long, but I'm sure it could be quite a ways. I do see a shipwreck right down here. No buried treasure map in there, so continuing on. And it looks like our player marker, our dot on the map, has gotten, holy moly, that is massive. What in the world? Okay, hang on. Before I get back to how we are getting close to the mansion, we have to check this out. How high up is the top of this? Y level 216. fascinating. I am definitely screenshotting this because we will have to come back here and check this out again. That is incredible. But it looks like we are getting very, very close to the mansion now. I see an old growth birch forest, which is always exciting because that is a chance for us to find some trail ruins. I will screenshot these. And here it is. Here's our mansion, nice and close. It should be a very quick nether trip, and speaking of, we have a ruined portal right over here to welcome us to the Dark Oak Forest. Nothing that we need out of there, but kind of cool that it is in the area. Actually, hang on. Okay, I think we are good with the lava. I still might cover that up a little bit more. We don't need any woodland mansion fires happening today. In fact, let's fly around before we head inside and just make sure there aren't any other suspicious lava pools anywhere close to us. And it looks like we are in the clear, so let's drop down in here and get to work on this mansion. I'm gonna take my elytra off and go with the chest plate, since we have some axe wielders inside of there. We will also build the nether portal right outside so that we have that quick and easy access. And I did not bring any flint and steel, luckily for us. Ruined nether portal. It's like it was meant to be. There we go. So we have our nether portal. I'll go ahead and step through here, generate the portal on the other side. And a basalt delta. What else is new? No bastion remnants anywhere in the vicinity, and we will head back through and take on this woodland mansion. I am excited to do this. It is our last big structure that we have yet to conquer, and we are finally going to do that today. I don't think I'm going to need that golden apple, but we will keep it in the inventory just in case. And then I have some shulker boxes. I will bring one of those to my inventory. And everything else, I guess we don't need the flint and steel. We will hang on to those firework rockets in our inventory, but that chest plate is going on us now. Let's head inside. Where is it? Is it this way? The canopy is so thick I can't even see the building. Here we are. And I don't have any torches. I completely overlooked that. That's okay. I mean, we may... No, it's not. Let me go get some torches. Uh-oh. Okay. Never mind. We do have... Oh, no. Oh, okay. We are too late. Alright. No torches. We're just gonna do this thing. And we are gonna try to get in here. Hopefully the allays will be okay. They will be inside of the cobblestone. And I'm just gonna have to break through the walls. This is a disaster already. And I don't have... Oh boy. I don't have my chest plate on. Hang on. Calm down, guys. I gotta get my chest plate on. There we go. Now we can duel. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, we're running. I should have brought the Totem of Undying with me. Don't know why I didn't. And there we go. Dead. Alright. That did not go as planned. I know I have extra elytra. Hopefully we are going to throw on some armor that we have and quickly get back before any of our items disappear. And I could have sworn I had extra elytra somewhere. Okay, it might be in my house, hopefully, because I don't know how else I'm going to be able to get back there fast enough. It's not in the ender chest. It's not in the house in there. I suppose it could be in this chest over here, one of those two. Nope. Maybe I don't have an extra elytra, in which case the nether is going to be our only option for getting back to all of our stuff. But we have a little bit of time because we aren't loaded into those chunks yet. But once we get back, once we get near, we're gonna want to swoop right in. That's why I'm really hoping I can find an extra elytra. I could have sworn I had an extra set. And maybe I put it somewhere that I'm just not thinking of. And while I'm slightly concerned about some of our stuff going up in flames, of course not the netherite gear because that is fire resistant, I am just mostly concerned about it despawning. Actually, hang on. Is it somewhere right here? Actually, you know what? There it is. I forgot. I put it with our chest plates. Alright, so a protection 4 chest plate. That will do. A helmet. We will want protection 4. And aqua affinity is fine. The leggings we have, and for boots, protection 4. Actually, protection 3, feather falling 4 will do. Let's throw all of those items on there. Let's grab an ender chest. And I don't have a silk touch pickaxe. Let me see if I have any of those. I have a silk touch iron pickaxe, but I do not have a silk touch diamond pickaxe, so I will just grab the items that I need out of the ender chest, and I suppose I can put that elytra on. Hopefully it doesn't break while we are flying out there, but if it does, I can bring along some phantom membrane if I have any. We will grab out the Totem of Undying. We will probably want that fire resistance potion, plenty of food. Some ender pearls will definitely aid us. Luckily, our map got put back into the ender chest, and I may try to locate our nether portal. That way we don't load in those chunks before we get there. We have a lodestone compass, but not a recovery compass, so that's okay. But I think with all of this, we will head in. I almost broke that chest, the ender chest, but we are not going to do that. I'm going to go into the nether and we will access our stuff that way. Let me grab a little bit of phantom membrane. Okay, we do not have any phantom membrane, but the journey in the nether shouldn't be that long. So let me do some calculating and figure out where we need to go. So here is a basalt delta that is to the north and to the east. I'm going to pause here for just a moment. And we need to be roughly at 359, negative 685. So once we get into a basalt delta right in here, we can start looking for the portal. And we are in it now, so we just need to find the portal. Definitely a mistake on my part to not screenshot it, and we have definitely gone too far at this point. Will we show up on the Woodland Explorer map? I don't think we will. And here it is. Awesome. Guarded by a large magma cube, but we can get right in here. And I will eat, heal up. We don't have any weapons, but we do have a Totem of Undying that we can equip. And of course, it is night, because it wouldn't be dramatic if it was during the day. We need to locate where our stuff went. And this is where the fire is happening. Let's drink that fire resistance potion and figure out where we ran out before the fire gets to our stuff. I think we are doing okay on time though. Was it right around here that we jumped out? There was a window that we were trying to escape out of where our stuff landed, and here it is. Excellent. Let's grab as much of it as we possibly can and start to equip some of this stronger gear. And then we will go back in. Still no weapon yet. I'm still holding out for that. Where did that go? And he cannot get out, luckily. So we are okay. We have a little bit of time, but I have an axe, which isn't a sword, but it will be enough to take him out. So he is taken care of. I see our sword. Let's remove that glass. Grab the rest of our stuff. And we have done it. We have safely rescued all of our items. Now we're going to try this again. And I am not going to do what I just did, because that was a complete disaster on all levels. So let's get in here, even with the fire, and let's play it safe this time. Let's be a little more careful, a little more cautious of our surroundings. The spiders we can deal with. Those Vindicators, though, the axe wielders, we have to be very careful of. We are on the second floor right now. There is the fire. And I would like to kill a few more evokers, or at least just one, so that we can get another Totem of Undying. Especially now, it would be very helpful to us now. We do have that fire resistance, and here we go. We got him. Alright, did we get the totem? Yes, we did. Excellent. So, let's get away from all of these Vexes. They probably won't leave us alone, but we are fire resistant, and they are not. And I'm not seeing any loot chests around here. Let's just keep working our way through, exploring what we can. I may fly out. I know it's a little bit cheaty to do this, but we will fly out to the third floor and break our way in from the top, starting over here by the flames, just to try and get access to any loot that we may come across. We're definitely not putting out this fire, that's for sure, but we can do our best. Uh-oh, not again. Okay, we have the totem, and we might get our first advancement for having it. There we go. No shocker there. I gotta get that second totem in our offhand. And this is just a total disaster. I did not prepare for this at all. Of course, the fire didn't really help our circumstances all that much. We couldn't really take this one room at a time. But we do have a secret room right in here. Nothing really happening, though. And I think this is just going to be a wall to the outside, so no Easter egg behind the face either. Couple more Vindicators right through here, which hopefully we can take out without too much issue. There we go. And I'm actually going to eat this golden apple. Another Vindicator right in there. And we still have only come across that one. Oh, no wonder I'm taking so much damage. Where? Okay, there it is. I couldn't find my chest plate at first, but we have it. We are okay. Are there chests in here? I don't know that there are. I'm not seeing any. Lots of books, though, which will unfortunately go to waste in this fire. But the fire res has worn off now. I don't want to get trapped anywhere that is burning, but this area right here looks pretty safe. We aren't really too close to any flames, so we can sort of assess the damage. I'm still trying to find the allays, though. I have not come across them, and we do have a chest right down here, which may have some contents inside. Let's see if we can jump over to this ladder, take out some of those mobs. Some dark oak saplings, I'll just leave those be in there. Of course, we have this chest room right over here. None of those chests ever have contents in them, so we can comfortably let those burn up. And the allays, I believe, are right through this door. I guess not. There's a creeper that way, a zombie with a shovel. This is just total chaos right now. This lava is making this whole challenge a lot more difficult than it needs to be. And we have Vindicators raining down from the ceiling now. Nothing happening in here either. Uh-oh. Alright, not again. Actually, hey, that creeper took out most of those Vindicators, I think. That skeleton took out the zombie for us. All these mobs are working in our favor right now. To an extent, of course. But as of right now, I have not found any secret rooms or anything like that, either exposed from the fire or from digging through walls. Well, I think we are just going to step back and watch this mansion as it goes up in flames. I'm a little bit disappointed by this, especially because our Woodland Explorer is only going to give us a map that leads to this specific mansion, so I'm not really sure what we will do. I may have to resort to Chunk Base for locating another one. Yeah, this is a great picture of how this episode has gone, that's for sure. Arrows in the heart and the Totem of Undying. Just a disaster overall. But hey, on the optimistic side of things, we got all of our stuff back. We at least got a chance to check out this mansion before it became this bad. And we even got a new advancement today for cheating death. So really we died twice. I'm actually curious in our statistics here how many times it says we have died. There it is, number of deaths 2. So we have only died twice according to the world. Well, I guess we will just have to try this again another time. I am going to end the episode right here and take a breather for a little while because I clearly need to step away after those 2 deaths and the chaos of this episode. But I really hope you enjoyed it, even though it was sort of a dud. Leave a like if you did, and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Don't worry, we will come back to a non-burning woodland mansion at some point in the future, but at least now we can say that we have sort of conquered it to an extent. We got a Totem of Undying, and I guess that is something. But check the description for some other more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all of that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, stay out of the fire, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.